Hey, I'm Tabby. Welcome back to my channel. Every week I post videos with tips and tricks to help you transform your life one day at a time. This week I wanted to do a video about how to boost your immune system before trips or just in general if you get something coming up that you're excited about and you don't want to be sick for it. So let's dive right in. The 5 main things that you want to pay attention to, I'm going to list for you, and then we're going to go into each in a little bit more detail. And number 1 is getting enough sleep. Number 2 is eating healthy or eating specifically to boost your immunity. 3 is relaxing or de-stressifying. 4 is potentially supplements. And 5 is exercise. So none of these things are super hard, and they're all the kinds of things that you can add into your routine relatively simply, maybe not all at once, but the goal is to be able to prepare and then the week before your trip to do mostly the right things so that you have a better chance of boosting your immune system before you get going. It can be better to do it even longer before, but that can be difficult. So even just changing a few of these things the week before your trip is going to boost your immune system and help you fight anything off that you might be exposed to on the plane or while traveling so that you can enjoy your time. So first up is sleep. I think sleep gets talked about a lot. We all know that it's important, blah, 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 but we're busy, got stuff to do. Sometimes we have revenge sleep procrastination. I don't know if you've heard about that, but I thought that was hilarious and something I definitely struggled with. It's basically this idea that because you have to sleep, you procrastinate in order to get revenge against sleep, and you just sort of punish yourself. And I can laugh about it now, but when I was dealing with it a lot, I guess it was not so much as funny, but it's something that you can beat. So getting enough sleep, at least the week before you go on a trip, is going to be really important for you. You probably know how much sleep you need. I'm definitely more in the 9 hours a night kind of realm, and that's hard to do in regular life. But somewhere between 7 and 9 hours tends to be enough sleep for most people. And the week before your trip, really try to settle down and have enough time to get the sleep that you need. I know a lot of times we're trying to finish things up at work and make things happen and pack and prepare and do way too much. So set a schedule for yourself. Really, really do your best to get as much sleep as you can the week before you go so that your body is rested, your immune system is boosted, and you're prepared to go and have fun on this trip. If you are interested in hearing more about sleep techniques and ways to get better sleep, let me know in the comments and I can make a video specifically about that. The second thing is eating healthy. There's a lot in this particular area of what to eat in order to boost your immune system. One of the things that I listed is supplements later, but I really think that the most important thing is what we put in our bodies in terms of actual food value. So things like oranges and avocados, citrus, healthy fats, these are the things we're going to be going over right now. And changing your diet, even just for a week beforehand, can really help you to boost your immune system, live a more vibrant, healthy life. And it's just the week before, right? So it's possible to make changes for that week, stock up on fresh foods. And I'm going to go through a list right now of the things that can be helpful. Just pick a few off the list. So vitamin C containing foods is a big one. Citrus, so oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and limes. Strawberries, bell peppers, especially the red ones, those have the most vitamin C. Kiwis, pineapple, which also has bromelain, which is an enzyme that can help with inflammation, so that's always good. Mangoes, papayas, and then vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts are also high in vitamin C, as well as fiber and antioxidants. And tomatoes. So these are all some foods that contain vitamin C. A good way to think about eating in general too is to think, do I have 3 different colors on my plate? Every meal you should have at least 3 different colors of foods on your plate. And I pretty much lump in the beiges and the yellows all together. So bread and cheese do not count as 2 different things for me. So you want 3 different colors on your plate every meal. Just a goal, aim for that. And that'll help you to add in more things and eat a little bit healthier. So every little bit counts. Another thing that can be really helpful that people tend to supplement with, but I think is better to eat actual sources of, is zinc. So foods that contain zinc, red meat, poultry, and shellfish, but also beans. So chickpeas, lentils, black beans, nuts and seeds like pumpkin seeds and cashews, whole grains, so oats, quinoa, brown rice, as well as some veggies that also contain zinc. Mushrooms, spinach, and asparagus have at least a little bit. So those can be good things to add in, mixed together to be boosting your immune system and know that you're supporting your body in the ways that it needs. The other thing that I'm going to talk about are omega-3 fatty acids. And there's different kinds of fatty acids. Fat got a bad rap in our, especially US culture, eating culture for a while, as something that was evil and cause cholesterol and cause you to have heart attacks. And it's more complicated than that. All fats are not bad, and healthy fats are actually very necessary to keep our brains functioning, to keep our hormone balance up, to keep our immune system up. So omega-3 fatty acids are particularly helpful, but anything that you eat is going to have a balance of omega-6 and 9 and 3 fatty acids. So you want things that are going to be a little bit more on the side of having more of the kind that you want than less. So processed foods tend to have more of the bad fats, and fresh foods, fish, walnuts, flax seeds tend to have the good kind of fat. So support your brain, support your hormones, support your immune system. Omega-3 fatty acids are anti-inflammatory, and good examples of those are olive oil and avocados. Chronic inflammation can suppress your nervous system. Sorry, I just smacked the mic. Chronic inflammation can suppress the nervous system. And fats are also involved in production of hormones, and the hormones are what regulate our immune system, among other things. So balancing your hormones helps with your immune system. The other thing that you need fat for is vitamin absorption. We all know that vitamins are important. Lots of people supplement with vitamins. I, again, think it's better to get them from whole food sources, but that can be difficult. So fat-soluble vitamins are A, D, E, and K. And in order to take those into our body, we need fat so that we can absorb them and use them. If you take supplements for those, but you don't have any healthy fats, you're not getting a benefit of them, and they're not helping you. Healthy fats also help with the lining of the gut, to help the lining of the gut have more integrity, and a really large amount of our immune system's cells live in the gut. So we want to have a good gut lining that also protects against autoimmune disorders and other things like gluten intolerance down the line. So you really want to protect your gut integrity, and eating healthy fats is a good way to do that. That's a little bit off topic from eating healthy for a trip, but sometimes it can be helpful to have more information so that you know why you're doing something. Even if you're just doing it for a week before a trip to help you boost your immune system before you go, there's still a lot of reasons to subtly make changes in your diet and maintain those things. But those are the big three for focusing on a diet to not get sick. So vitamin C, zinc, and omega-3 fatty acids. The next one I want to talk about is relaxation or de-stressifying. One of the biggest things that causes us to get sick is being stressed out. And I think most of us are stressed out most of the time, unfortunately. So how can we take stock of our stress and limit it so that we don't throw ourselves into a full body meltdown and get sick? I used to always get sick on vacations from school whenever we had a break, because I could finally relax. And after the stress and the crush of finals, where I would be eating unhealthy, not sleeping very much, super stressed out, every break I would be sick. Pretty much the whole break, get better just in time to go back to school and do it all again. Now what I try to do is, when I know I have a break coming up or a trip coming up, I do my best to find ways to limit my stress in the week or weeks before I go. Small things can make a huge difference. So taking a 5-minute break at lunch to listen to a meditation, or just focus on your breathing, or be outside, mindful of the surroundings, the trees, the animals, can make a huge difference in the way that you're managing your stress in your life. So really small changes can make a really big difference over time on your stress levels. Well worth finding some things that work for you. Doing 5 push-ups against your desk, sitting and just breathing, journaling, talking to somebody. All of these things can be really helpful, and it's really important before you go on a trip to find small ways to help you limit your stress so that you can be ready to go and have a great time and actually enjoy your time away from the things that you have to do. So good luck. Next thing I want to talk about is supplements. And while I did talk a lot about how you should eat food instead of taking supplements, I do want to just mention one supplement that I really like. This isn't medical advice. I just really like oil of oregano, and you can take it in these little capsules. I will say that it's pretty strong. You definitely don't want to bite into it, like it'll burn. And you want to take it with food. But I find that it's really helpful for me if I am just about to get sick or fighting something, if I can take oil of oregano supplements, that really helps me. It's antiviral, antibacterial, and natural. So I really like that one. If you are taking any medication or are not sure how it'll affect you, definitely ask your doctor. I'm not your doctor. I don't know. But I like that one, and it's been really helpful for me and my family. So we use that a lot, and it's made a big difference. Maybe it'll help you too. The last thing I want to talk about is exercise. I know we all know that we're supposed to exercise. I really struggle with having a routine and exercising regularly, so I'm definitely not here to judge you about that. But I will say that even just 5 to 10 minutes of exercise, moderate exercise, getting outside, taking a walk, dancing at your desk can make a big difference and can boost your immune system. So, especially right before a trip, make a habit of just a few days that week going out for a 10-minute walk, a 20-minute walk. Move your body. Enjoy the feeling of being able to move your body. Breathe into it. This is also a de-stressifying technique, so it's a twofer there if you want to exercise and take away some stress. So if you have a trip coming up, I would love to know where you're going. Leave me a comment and let me know. And my video that I put out next might be a Japan vlog. I have no idea how to do a vlog or if it's hard, so wish me luck. I'll try to film while I'm there. And if not, then I'll post something different. No perfection here. But yeah, I'm excited. So let me know if you try some of these techniques to help you boost your immune system before you've got something important coming up. And thanks for being here. Yeah. I hope you have a lovely day, a lovely week, a lovely life. I'm Tabby, and I'll see you next week. Bye.